The thought of being intimate with my lady before we get married is unconscionable. And that's not because I'm not attracted to her, because Lord knows I'm attracted to her. The reason why that thought is so unconscionable is not so much about her, but about the God that lives in me. The thought of breaking God's spiritual laws weighs more heavily on me than whatever my carnal desires may be. I want you to think about this. I know that a lot of you are struggling with this problem, so I want to make this point very clear. Men, the number one thing to a woman, the most important thing to a woman, something I stress over and over and over again, is trust. I don't care how much a woman trusts you, how much she loves you. She will never, ever, ever trust you 100% until you show her that you can put God's spiritual laws before your own carnal desires. She's not going to trust you. She may trust you 96%, but she will never trust you 100%. And if this is someone who you really care about, the number one thing that they hold in terms of importance should be pretty important to you. I mean, why would she trust you to be her boyfriend and her husband if she can't even trust you as a Christian? If you're a Christian, if she can't even trust you to be a faithful servant of the God that you serve. Ladies, the same thing applies to you. That man will never, ever fully trust you unless you can put God's laws before him. Now, he may get frustrated that you all of a sudden say no, or that you're not having sex. He will respect and appreciate you. And if he doesn't and he leaves, then he wasn't the one for you in the first place. You can go ask him right now, does he trust you 100%? And he'll say yes. Because it doesn't take a relationship expert to know just how important trust is to a woman. So if you ask him, baby, do you trust me 100%? Of course, he's going to say yes. He won't even say 99%. 9 times out of 10, he will say 100%. Because he knows that if he says anything less, it will hurt your feelings. Whenever you take things meant for marriage and put it into your basic relationship, you're creating an environment for an impending destruction to occur. I know you say it's hard, and the excuse that I hate more than any other is it's easier said than done. So what? It's easier said than done, but you can do it. You really have to think long term. Now, in terms of her, I fully understand that breaking those laws could mean the end of that relationship. And that relationship means more to me. Again, that relationship means more to me than whatever carnal desires I may have at the moment. You got to ask yourself, how much is your relationship worth to you? I'm not saying that I've always been perfect in this area, but what I'm saying is at some point you have to learn from the mistakes that you made. You can't keep going into relationships and acting in your relationships in the same way and expecting a different result. Change the way you date. Change the way you are in your relationships, and you change the outcome. If you break God's laws, they'll break you. If you keep God's laws, they'll always keep you. I hope this helps everybody. Hotep. Hey, listen, everybody. If you haven't already, make sure that you click the subscribe button. Check out my books, including the last one, Wear Yes in Your Heart. It's available in iBook Store, and it's also available in the Kindle Store. All right. Until next time, Hotep.